Good Wednesday afternoon. Jerry Miller, What's Barking Local, powered by Animal Connection. It's good to be with you. It's Wednesday. It's beautiful outside. The economy reopening this Friday, 2 days from now. There's a pep in everyone's step. I see it and feel it.
It is.
Why don't we go to the studio cam and see it in person with this pep in her step?
Oh, we're on I Love CVille today.
Yeah, we'll get this out. Judah will switch it out on What's Barking Local.
That's
He'll
okay.
do that now.
It's fun to share.
Give us some insight into what's going on with you.
Well, it's the first day of Ravenna Yacht Club. Woohoo! So I'm getting ready to get out on the water.
What exactly does that mean?
Oh, it's social time on the water. We paddle, we canoe, we talk about world events and just anything in the world. It's open to those that like to paddle. And this time it's a little bit different because we are going to be socially distant, on the water. So we won't be sharing appetizers like we normally do.
But isn't the yacht club set up in a lot of ways for social distancing? Right?
It is. It pretty much is.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't exactly sit real tight. But when we do stop to have our snacks and beverage of choice, we do sort of raft up. So we just won't raft up. We'll actually go paddle somewhere.
I like
for
it.
a change.
So Charlottesville knows you for a number of things. They know you as a restaurant lover, as a music lover,
yes,
as someone who loves fabulous outdoor parties for dogs.
Oh, yeah.
I think we most know you for Animal Connection.
Thank you.
How's the week that was?
Oh, my God. We have been so busy. I think everybody is just really energized and just getting really excited and cautiously hopeful. Maybe that's a good word for it. But I think people are really optimistic about things. It's really nice to see.
Yeah. Your business, humming?
Our business has been great. I mean, we truly have never slowed down since February. I mean, but I will tell you, we have worked hard to keep it that way. I mean, through the curbside and delivery and through grooming. I mean, we've been open actually extra hours than we normally might. And super active on social media and just exploring lots of avenues. But, that's what's keeping us as the leader of the pack, so to speak, right?
I agree.
Working hard to keep it that way.
Animal Connection guys in the McIntyre Plaza, almost 20 years serving the Charlottesville and Central Virginia community. Dogs deserve better, Blue Ridge.
Oh, yeah. The turnout from everybody just to help where they can has been amazing. And we've been so pleased to partner with Kimberly Hawk and Dogs Deserve Better Blue Ridge. And she's just amazing. She is a go-getter. And she has been taking food to pet pantries from, Fluvanna, Buckingham, Scottsville, all the way to Harrisonburg. And, just making sure that animals don't go hungry. And so we've been able to collect food for her and help her get extra food from our distributors through some of the grants that she received and through some of the grants we've received. We've been able to help her out a little bit too. And they had a really great pet pantry last weekend in the Forest Lakes area. This weekend they're going to be set up in Scottsville, where the farmers market happens. And so if there's anybody in need of pet food, they can go down there. No questions asked. You just go and get pet food, and Kimberly will help you out. We're doing the same thing at Animal Connection. Yeah. Every single day we have a big display and tables set up of dry food, freeze-dried food, canned food, stuff for dogs, stuff for cats. And we have received several very generous grants from people in community that have allowed us to get more food.
Nice.
And so much food that we're able to share it. This morning I took cases of food to Meals on Wheels.
Nice.
That they're going to distribute to some of the people that are receiving people meals. So, through all these different venues, it's just great to stay positive and know that even though it's kind of crazy out there at times, we're able to give back and be involved in our community. We love that.
Community's coming together.
It is.
I see it. I see it in so many different fronts, Pattie.
Yeah, especially, what happened with the restaurant groups today? They're going forward. Isn't it awesome?
It's awesome.
People
Ace
are
Biscuit.
Excited.
Ace Biscuit and Barbecue opens on Friday.
Yeah, Three-Notch opens.
Three-Notch opens on Friday for dine-in. We have Wisdom Tree, King Family.
Yeah.
Opening Glass House Winery.
Wisdom Tree, man, I haven't been there in a long time. I like that place.
It's a great place.
Sure is.
How do you feel about all this?
I'm glad to see them in business. I think, we talked about this before. I think everybody's cautiously optimistic. But, golly Moses, I hope it works. I hope that we can do this, that people will be safe. They'll take the safety measures seriously. it's nice to see them back in business.
Do you go out this weekend?
Will we go out? I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so. We've been doing our share of takeout, at least 2 or 3 times here in the week. You got to support your peeps. So.
Absolutely. Dog moms. Mm-hmm. Dog moms on the horizon, on the brain.
Well, it was dog moms over the weekend. Mother's Day and dog moms, cat moms. So we decided we'd just celebrate all moms. And we were so lucky to be able to partner with Twan and CVille Coffee. And he gave us some great little bags of those wonderful honey bunches, full of love, full of calories, and totally awesome. So we were giving them away to all the moms that came into the store. And it was kind of funny. I mean, we had people coming that weren't even our customers that heard we were doing that, loved Twan, loved honey bunches, and said, can we just buy something so we can get honey bunches? Like, you bet.
They're addicting.
They are addictive.
I first got
They're
touched
really good.
by the honey bunches at the farmer's market.
Yeah.
When he was selling them, Twan personally.
Right.
At the farmer's market.
Well, he is personally selling them in the store right now.
That's awesome.
And, people are already asking, what are you doing for the dog dads? Well, I think there's pretty much going to be
It's
some
coming up. Yep. Dog dad, you're talking to one.
I think there's peanut butter and chocolate in your future. So, we don't like to forget the dads.
How's Twan doing?
Twan's Twan. He's just great. He's just, I don't think there is anything that could ruin his positive attitude. He's just super, always.
Good.
Super, and he can find the bright side of anything. He really can.
Give us a snapshot, and I'll give a snapshot downtown, snapshot at McIntyre. How's the plaza?
Ooh, well, it's a little quiet.
Is it as quiet as what we got down here? Because it's really quiet down here.
Well, I mean,
you got more activity.
There's some things that are sort of quietly thinking about open, but Circus been closed. They're doing everything on Instagram and online, and I tell you who the hustle's been is the guys over at Great Harvest. I mean, they have also sought out different partnerships. They did a huge business over the weekend, for Mother's Day, doing brunch to go. I mean, that was a great model for them to follow, and I know they're super happy with that success.
It's intriguing as we reopen, and we'll get back here to what you have on the docket, but it's intriguing as we reopen. Downtown is in such a tough position because the patios are small.
Yeah.
And then you also have to have the space for the passerbys that are walking on the mall.
Right.
So it limits the seating.
It
where
does.
like the breweries and the vineyards have such large plots of land.
They can spread out.
And
you remember last week when we were talking about the Goochland Drive-In and we were saying, oh, wouldn't that be a cool idea for the breweries?
You put that on your feed, and didn't you
I did.
Was it Bob Gerard? Right?
He said, we thought about that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the coolest? It's an option.
It is an option.
It's an option.
It's an absolute option, guys.
I challenged the Foxfield Racecourse to do something like that and let the people use that beautiful piece of property. There's your challenge, guys.
Foxfield would be a perfect spot for
Wouldn't
that.
it?
Where you're saying it would be a live show, like a concert?
It could be.
Drive-in concert.
And you'd just be at your own tailgate with your own family. You'd socially distance. You sit in a beautiful piece of property. They didn't have the races this year.
No.
Maybe they consider it. There's a challenge.
That is a challenge.
That's a sizzle reel, Jerry.
I like that challenge as well. I'm going to write that down and seal it. I will credit you.
Okay.
But I'm going to relay that again. What else do you have on the docket?
Well, let's see. So our challenge, we've always liked to have really great in-store events. So being able to take those ideas that we have and figure out, okay, how are we going to do this online, or how are we going to do this without people getting out of your car? And some of the things are kind of silly, but we had such a cool response to Superhero Pets Day last month that we're going to go forward with it. So, not to be cheesy, but Friday is National Pizza Day. So
you love these days, Pattie.
I do.
You love these days.
I
know you do.
They're just so silly and fun, and I think everybody really enjoys
them. I've known
them,
you for 2.5 years, and there's always. I love that about you.
Yeah, go with what you got. So we're going to do something different. You're going to be able to win a family meal from our buddies in our neighborhood at Belmont Pizza.
Love Belmont Pizza.
Dinner for 4.
Yeah.
And here's how you're going to do it.
Look at you.
If you buy something in the store or in our curbside, for every $50 you spend with us, you're going to get an entry to win this family dinner for 4.
That's smart.
To make it a little bit better, You got your dog in the car, we're going to come out and take a picture of you and your dog with the car, and you're going to get an extra entry. And the dogs are really going to come out great with this because Carol and I are making dog pizzas. Right? You're going to get, we usually give a little bark box or treats or something when everybody comes to get their curbside order. So we're baking pizza. They're going to be topped with a little ground beef, little cheese, little yummy stuff. And so your dogs are going to get a treat too.
The dogs are living the dream at Animal Connection.
Yeah. So this is how this weekend, the Friday works. I mean, we also have really cool toys. There'll be a second prize of this big 18-inch dog toy pizza and a third prize of a big wedge of pizza. And we even have pizza toys for cats. I mean, come on. I mean, enjoy Pizza Day. So
you're showing photos on screen of adorable dogs with pizzas in their mouth. This will be a popular event.
It will be. It should be. But gosh, we love the guys at Belmont Pizza. We eat there at least once a week. Somebody at our house eats their lunch there several times a week and really likes it.
I love Belmont Pizza.
It's really good.
I love it because it's the type of place, the same reason I love Dirty Nelly's.
Yeah.
I go
like
in there. Yeah.
They know your name. They know what you're going to order.
I like pubs, like tavern.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep, exactly. So buy something on Friday. This is only going to be Friday, folks. So you buy something on Friday, curbside or in-store. At 4 o'clock, we're going to draw a winner of a family meal for 4 at Belmont Pizza.
Beautiful.
How about it?
That's a good idea. Deborah Hyman giving you some love. Riley Roof says hello. Eric Renee says, hey, Jerry and Pattie. Laura Mulvaney, Mike McLaughlin, Jen Skipper.
Nice.
Steve Moore. Tim's watching the program in Charlottesville.
Yay. So, who knows what we'll do next week? We've got a lineup.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
We can't release it all at one time.
I like the creativity. I like the creativity that's brewing with the VIP club.
Yes.
I know that's down the road. That's what I'm most excited about.
And we got to talk about Keller Williams.
I know. Let's go Keller Williams.
Let's do Keller Williams. Right. So it's they do this thing called Worldwide Red Day. Okay. And red stands for renew, energize, donate. So tomorrow they're going to release a GoFundMe for the Charlottesville area community. And they're going to be raising funds for three different groups: Art for the Elderly, the Charlottesville Community Fund, and for the Animal Connection Pet Food Pantry Fund. So we will release information tomorrow on where you can go and support Keller Williams. They're doing great things for the community. They're going to be talking about it. They would probably love to be on I Love CVille and talk all about it. I think I know how that can happen.
Well, you have connections other people do not.
I think so.
If you think that's a good idea, we can make that happen.
I think it's a great idea.
Next week.
Let's
do it.
I think everybody should support this. I mean, I love seeing people just get creative and stepping up and helping out where they can.
It's an interesting time. Landon Saul from Vivace, welcome to the program. He's watching now. What's up, Chef?
Nice.
Thank you for joining us on the show. I love the community support as well. I love seeing the Restaurant Resource Fund by Kate Elwood spring up.
Yeah.
I love seeing all these GoFundMe spring up. I love people just surviving right now. And I love the innovation that's brewing in your brain.
Well, I like seeing
you haven't been sleeping, and
not much.
It hasn't been for bad. It's just been for excitement.
Yeah, that's true. No, I sleep really well. I mean, I'm like a little kid. When I tank.
When you hit the pillow, you're out. You're out.
Yeah, don't even think about waking me up. I am out. But what I do like is this whole scenario of the last 3 months has really brought a lot of awareness to some of these smaller groups like Green Dogs, Caring for Creatures, Peaceful Passings. Some of these people didn't even know these groups existed. And daggone it, Mary's been doing Caring for Creatures for 30 plus years.
30 plus years.
Right. So, it's just bringing awareness to these people that are just kind of under the radar and just doing great stuff. And I'm just honored we could help them.
Did it make you feel really good when Jacqueline Myers of Peaceful Passings, she posted your certificate on her Facebook page?
That was really nice.
It got some traction. It was nice.
Well, it was nice. What we did is we decided that these people are such a big part of the pet community. We created a certificate. We asked a lot of these groups for, hey, I know you can't name everybody that helps you, but if you can name 5 to 10, we're going to send them certificates and thank them for everything that they do. And
That's a good idea.
And some of the leaders of these groups, we sent gift certificates to them for, spa care, coffee, things like that. I mean, they don't take care of themselves as much as they should, so we decided that we need to take care of them.
We had Jen Jacobs on from AHIP, and she said she's a nonprofit, Albemarle Housing Improvement Program, and she was talking about it's harder than ever to be a nonprofit right now.
It is, because people just don't have
the city's
extra
lacking
funds.
money. Exactly.
Right.
That's what it is.
People don't have funds, but they're fine. I think people are just finding creative ways that can help. But it's out there. You've just got to be super resourceful in how you present it. I was looking at options today where we have entered in past years and received awards for different Retail of the Years sponsored by different pet business magazines.
That's worth repeating. Retailer of the Year nationally.
Well, there's different phases.
In Charlottesville.
Right. There's sections of it, and there's one in particular that I would really like to win the whole enchilada, like the official, this is a Retailer of the Year. And so you have to do these long questionnaires of what you do and how you do it and where you make a difference. I mean, everything from how you run your store to how you're involved in the community. And I sat down today and wrote the community page. And I had 3 pages of a Word doc of things
that you guys have done.
Well, not just us, but with help. But I mean, even just explaining all the benefit and the good that came out of Dogfest.
Yeah.
And some of the things like Christmas in July and just the pet community efforts. It's just like, dang.
That's awesome.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of my staff. I'm so proud of Carol and Mark for just digging in.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they will just do anything when asked. And they'll do anything even when not asked. I mean, they are just 1,000% supportive.
Well, and I'm going to toot your horn. You are a positive momentum train, and you have the skill set of encouraging people to jump on board and like empowering them,
right,
and then going down the track really quickly.
Well,
because you move quickly.
I do.
That's
Where do
safe,
I ever?
Right?
That is very safe to say.
And you have to have you have to keep up.
You have to, yeah. I mean, especially in today's market, you do have to keep up, and you have to throw things against the wall, see what sticks. If it doesn't stick, toss it out or go forward with something else. And then there's some things that you try, and then 6 months later you go, that's what I was supposed to do with that idea. Right?
How is that most...
You like that segue, right?
That was a beautiful segue. It's normally me doing the segue.
I know.
That was impressive.
I'm going to take over the seat.
Rare that I'm at a loss for words, and you may be at my loss for words. That is a perfect segue right there. That is a perfect segue into what you're doing.
Well, it's the truth.
I've been trying to pull this out.
I know. It's the truth.
Okay.
Go for it.
She's got a great concept, and we can say limited stuff. Just get ready, Charlottesville.
No, we can talk this up.
Okay.
We can talk this up. So we've been trying to figure out how can we do something that's club-based, membership club-based, that provides, the exclusive access to, inside information, the newest toys, the newest treats, the cool stuff that comes out of the pike that maybe I find out about 3 months before I'm ready to release it to the store, and provide it to people. And also a way to reward loyalty to our store. And so the Dog Scout's going to launch.
The Dog Scout, baby.
Right. It's going to be a division of the Animal Connection. And not to be too cheeky, but we're going to sniff it out. If there's a cool event that we want to have that's private or, what's the word? Access. Not
exclusive?
Exclusive access.
Yeah.
Or premier access or something. We're going to provide it. Our dog wash or grooming. We're going to have Suds Club. I mean, you'll be able to pay a monthly fee and get access to. There might be treats in the month. There might be a discount on your pet food. You might get upgrades with your dog washes for nail trims or teeth brushing. We're going to call them A-list events that we're going to have in partnership with other people in our community. Like one thing we like to do is yappy hours with Three Notch Brewery. Well, you might sign up and we might give you like a free appetizer to go with your beer at Three Notch. There are things like this that are in the work. A brunch and a walk with maybe a really great taco place or an after-work social, birthday gifts, gotcha day gifts, pet photos, early morning shopping before you go to work, holiday previews, free deliveries with no minimum order.
I love this
A
idea.
dog walking opportunities. I mean, these are the things we're kind of noodling, and it's all going to be in the Dog Scout, and the information on this is going to be released possibly next week. I mean, we're still trying to, nail it down exactly what it includes, but it will be, I don't want to call it exclusive, but,
No.
but because it's going to be available to anybody that wants to sign up.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be, you can only sign up twice a year. You can sign up for every month, and it'll be a year-long subscription. And I think the benefits of this are going to be huge.
It's undeniable
Yeah.
benefits. She's creating a club, and the club...
Exclusive is not the word I want. What do you want?
She's creating a tribe.
Premier.
A tribe. A
wouldn't
network.
call it that. Yeah.
She's creating a network.
It is a network.
She's creating a family.
It is. It's a family.
Yeah,
You're exactly right.
you're creating a family.
We're scouting it out.
And you're creating a family, and the whole concept of the family is to the value proposition of why you're joining the family
Right.
is because what you're getting on the back end is significantly more valuable than what you're paying on the front end.
Well, we discovered, we've always been concerned with community here in the pet community, but doing the things that we've been doing during COVID, like the Facebook group page and just reaching out to the community, we've discovered, this is a really strong bond that we have with this people. So let's give the people that are part of this bond, let's give them something back, something they can really look forward to and be a part of themselves.
So she's one of only 2 entrepreneurs I know in this community that have the vision and the courage to launch a new business in COVID-19. The other she knows is Hunter
that
Smith.
nuts?
Hunter Smith is opening up
Hunter.
an ice house in Gordonsville
Yeah.
in partnership with Craig Hartman at
Yeah.
Barbecue Exchange. So what else because I know a little more, so I'm holding my
Right?
tongue.
You have to.
Okay, I know I am.
You have
and
to.
I have so much respect for you that I am. What else can we talk? Because there's a lot. It's a new business.
It is. It's that business. We're also working on things for, as a first-time pet parent, and you're in the dark.
Yeah.
And you have no idea what you're doing. You don't know what to feed. You don't know where to go. You don't know how to find a dog sitter or go, how do you think about doing dog daycare? There's so many things you don't know. Or maybe you're getting ready to be a second-time dog parent, and man, you just wish you'd done things differently the first time. So we're going to sort that out for you. We have another membership opportunity brewing where it's informational, supported by product. And so that's coming down the pike. That's still in the noodling phase, so stay tuned.
The next 90 days,
That's right.
big time things,
Yep.
revolutionary things,
True.
a completely different concept.
Right. And we have a new project that this is what you can't talk about it yet, but you're going to be able to launch it.
I cannot.
When it's ready. We're going to have a party.
I cannot wait.
So
wait.
if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
A week ahead for Animal Connection.
I have no idea.
Day by day, lady?
Well, I've just creative minds are just kind of spur of the moment. Sometimes we need to be reined in, and sometimes we can't. But
I know the feeling.
But I would say by next week we'll have the Dog Scout Club ready to roll.
I can't wait.
I just want to design swag.
That's one of your favorite things to do.
I love to design and concept.
Well,
It's great.
you're really good at it. I'm excited. Guys, get ready. Spread the word. Animal Connection is going to be doing a sense of innovation here.
Watch our page.
Where you guys have already thought, I'm gonna hype. You guys
Okay.
have already thought that they were doing big time things with Dog Fest, and what they're doing online with race. Because I know this is going to be exponentially to a different level.
This is like the biggest. It's like being a kid watching you at Christmas.
You're at Christmas.
And
you have
you're
the
just
first
like
gift.
dying to.
You have 20 gifts in front of you that you're going to open. Was your Christmas
No.
extravagant?
No,
No, ours wasn't either.
no, not really.
Yeah, neither
it
was
was. We got a few things that we wanted, and I'm the kind that I didn't get, girly girl toys. I got cool things like pistols and cowboy suits and an easy bake oven, and I have pictures to prove it. Weird stuff.
You and pistol and a
Football.
cowboy boots and
Right.
an easy bake oven.
And a football.
That's so
what
you.
girl wouldn't love that?
Right. For me, it was like a soccer ball or a football.
Oh,
and get
yeah.
outside.
Yeah, my brother's got all that kind of stuff. I didn't do the Barbie doll thing.
I'm so excited for next week. I'm so excited for the announcement. I'm so pumped for you. I'm happy your business is doing well.
Thank you.
I think it's deserved with everything that you are doing with the team and with the brand and the business for the community. Good things happen to good people.
We are putting it out there.
Yeah, you're grinding.
You know, we're looking at options that work. You know, one thing that's so true of retail right now, if you don't have the services to go with your,
experiential
with your brand,
retail.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
You better come up with it soon.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, personally, this is going to sound crazy. I was talking with an editor about this the other day, and they said, "Well, where's your online store?" I said, "You know what? I don't want one." And here's why. I like talking with my customers. I like talking about what they're going to buy, whether it's going to work with their dogs or cats.
Well, you basically
or not.
do have an online store in that a customer, if they need to, can FaceTime you.
They can.
And you can
they
walk.
can.
You can walk them through the store.
We do personal FaceTime shopping experiences, or they can get on our page.
So in some ways, that's almost even better.
Right. A lot of times they can just get on our page and
Ask a question.
Right, and ask the questions, and they're making the orders online. But we like that personal interaction.
Yeah.
You know,
That's better than...
I get it. I get people like to do that, but that's not where I am right now.
Well, and I think that's even actually better than the e-com play. Granted, the e-com play is a little easier to scale because it requires less time. But at this time, people want the trust of saying, she's going to take care of this for me.
Well, a lot of times you may know what you want because you've talked to us, and we have put together a plan for you. But sometimes people call and ask for a brand, and we go, "You really
Yeah, that's not
this
the right
is
one
the right
for
choice
you.
for your dog?"
Right.
And how many retailers do you know will talk someone out of buying something? Right? I'll do it.
That's the entire
They need to trust me.
reason you've been successful.
Well, it's a trust factor.
Right.
I'm not going to sell something that I don't think is right. Sometimes I've had to, and sometimes they've come back and said, "You know what? Can I return it? You were right."
And she's
okay.
going to take that trust to a completely different level
Right.
with the launch of this new business as she becomes a curator for different products and different strategies and different services and different things that impact your dog and your cat. She's going to curate them, put the time and effort, the trial and tribulation, the success and failure, and then pass along to you, this worked really well for me, this did not.
Right. Well, I'm learning from a lot of people that have tried these things, and they know it works well. So I'm
It's a good idea.
61, and I'm learning a lot of things.
61 with a 31-year-old spirit and work ethic.
31? Let's go for
Should I say
21?
21?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. 21. All right.
Yeah.
21.
We like that.
Pattie Zeller.
31. What's this
21.
31 bit?
Final
Like
word
an
for the
H-ing.
final word for the star of the show.
Phew.
What do you got, lady?
What have I got? Let's go to happy hour. I'm ready.
You got to go to Yacht Club.
I got to go to Yacht Club. That's enough.
You're going to have fun.
Yeah. That's a lot of information for one day.
First Yacht Club of the season.
Woohoo.
Charlottesville in Central Virginia. What's the name of the club?
Ravenna Yacht Club.
The Rivanna Yacht Club.
Yeah.
How about a message to the business owners and the community about what happened Friday? Give them a message. They trust you.
About what's happening this Friday?
People, it's so funny. Can I throw this to you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing this dynamic happening.
Right?
Let's go out and support.
Right.
And the very
Sensibly support people.
and the very anti-stay at home.
Right.
You're hurting us by going out.
I'm going to say sensibly support, because we don't want this thing to go crazy and then we've got to shut it down again.
Yeah.
Be sensible, people. You know what to do. You know what not to do.
That's a good final
Be
word.
sensible.
So that's a good way. It's like cautiously
Right.
optimistic, sensibly support.
If you feel uncomfortable about
Leave.
coming out to these patios, call these guys. Maybe get a $20 certificate or something. Support them in other ways, because I can tell you everything that everybody is doing is appreciated.
And exactly. And to your point, it's not like the ones that are reopening are not making really hardcore efforts to be safe. They're trying.
They are trying their hardest.
Right.
They are following the protocol. They are taking out extra seats. They are doing what they can do to help the community and to keep their businesses solvent.
Yeah.
And I honor that.
Me too.
Go for it.
Thank you. Well said.
So,
this is that was a great way to finish. This
Thank
is
you.
What's Barking Local, powered by Animal Connection in the McIntyre Plaza.
and come have pizza on Friday.
Pizza on
Day.
Friday.
Go to our Facebook
with your
page. You'll
dog.
learn a lot.
Follow them on Facebook, guys. Thank you for joining us. She is awesome. You
You're
guys have
awesome.
a good afternoon. Take
Judah's
care.
awesome.
Judah is
And so is Liza.
Thank Nicely done.
Woohoo!
Cautiously optimistic is a good.
Is that a buzzword?
Cautiously optimistic. Judah, you did a good job.
I'm going to be needing double waters next time. Thanks for keeping up.